So, you want to buy or upgrade your sim rig with professional grade gear, but you're not sure what to get or what the pros and cons are. I'm going to explain the differences, the feelings, and the advantages and disadvantages of two steering wheel setups, complete with pedals and an H pattern shifter. One being a dual motor system with helical gears, and one being a direct drive system. Specifically speaking, the G29 and the Fanatec I own just right now. Let's get started. The G29 is a steering wheel usually sold with its pedal unit, making the Logitech a versatile and affordable option. Costs only €210 as Amazon suggests in July 2026. This is because the wheel itself does not require a separate mount attached to a desk, and it doesn't feature any complicated tech inside it, which is not only a good side. As an optional extra, you can connect a compact H pattern shifter for €50, which, considering the average price of a complete set, it is truly an excellent price and an excellent piece. As for the wiring, you simply need to plug the various connectors into the correct slots and wrap the cable around the mount underneath the wheel. Then just secure the setup firmly, connect it to your PC or console and start racing. It's compatible with modern PS devices and old PCs, together with a lot of other games, both modern and old ones as well. The G29 have a very nice set of buttons, inox gears, pedals, and if you don't use too much violence with it, a very great durability overall. Just to say my one lasted 6 years, and it's still there working. In terms of maintenance, it only needs some dust cleaning from time to time, but that's the only thing needed, at least for me. Aesthetically speaking, it looks nice and some way durable. It features leather-like cover that also the shifter has, but it degrades after long usage. You can feel that it's not made of premium materials, especially the front plastic blue buttons and the enter button with the one in the red rotating device. The steering is quite small, so you can feel kind of cramped when racing if you're not used to this. The pedals are entirely made out of hard plastic and are susceptible to damage if you apply brute force to them continuously. The shifter also seems very fragile, and most of all the little clamps used to fix it in place on the desk. Speaking of stats, the G29 generates between 2.1 and 2.8 Newton meters of torque, which means you'll barely feel the changes in the surface you're racing on, tire wear over time, or the car's weight transfer. On the other hand, compared to the test I did previously, the steering force required is less, and for some reason unknown to me, it's better suited to fast laps. A tangible test I recently did was the time attack with the Ferrari 312T at Mugello with my old steering wheel and with no assist. I left the video above. The time with the G29 was 1:51.971, which, comparing it to the Fanatec I use right now, is some seconds less. Now let's move on to the Fanatec direct drive. In short, it's the exact opposite of the Logitech. But the best part arrives now. What are the benefits of owning a direct drive? We can start by saying that a direct drive is an extremely realistic and detailed driving experience. Every reaction of the car, irregularities in the road, weight transfers and modifications made to the vehicle will be transmitted directly from the base to the steering wheel without any interruption as well. And it gets also a lot more durability actually. The quality of the parts is extremely high, which can include any type of material in it. Alcantara or leather, light alloy steering wheel bodies, and much more to choose from. You can also choose a GT3, Drift, Formula 1 or kart steering wheel. At least in my case, having purchased the Club Sport V3 pedal set, I can modulate the accelerator and brakes down to the smallest detail, which allows me to save fuel and tires much more efficiently, which allows me as well to stay out of the pits much longer. Driving becomes much more stable and precise, and fewer errors means a greater chance of winning a race. If you've purchased the Fanatec Class Sport transmission, this one will also give you great satisfaction. It's an extremely solid product, shifts gears directly and crisply, comes with two different gear knobs, and can be converted into a sequential gear shift simply by flipping a lever. Truly a modular, multi-purpose wonder of tech. And in the end, when choosing your wheelbase, you have a wide range of options in terms of Newton meter torque. You start from 5 and you go with 25 Newton meters of torque. Really an abomination. One small downside is that, as I experienced before though, it shaves half a second off every fastest lap, at least for me, in all conditions. A professional simulator requires many more parts to evaluate, purchase, assemble, and test than a ready-to-use steering wheel. Many parts may not be compatible with the ones you're considering, so before purchasing, make sure you have all the necessary compatible parts, especially if you play on a PS5. In addition, if you don't have a homemade simulator like mine, I recommend also considering a cockpit or a table clamp for both your wheel and the shifter. The price of accessing a simulation level 5 to 10 times greater than our beloved G29 is mind-blowing, to say the least. To give you an example, my Fanatec setup cost 1,450 euros, excluding the PS5 with the VR2. I leave you a description of all the components in my current simulator in the description down below, and you also got a short. Go check it out on my channel. When building your dream sim rig, it requires external tools such as screwdrivers, bolts, wire organizers, and if you're not used to it, like me, you can feel the same as building an IKEA furniture, and to regulate your thing requires patience and time. The pedal set requires some maintenance as well from time to time, like lubricating the pistons with lithium grease. And in the end, the Class Sport shifter can create difficulties when searching the 5th gear, which can easily be mistaken with the 7th gear, making you lose some seconds even. And well, that's just it. I hope that my explanation was great, and yeah, if you liked my video, just subscribe to my channel, help me with this project, leave me a comment, leave me a like, whatever you want, or just say hi to help the algorithm. And yeah, well, I hope I gave you a solid hand. See you on the streets, my guys.